Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Three-two pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A payoff pitch one more time. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Aaron Judge. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Verdugo is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Road.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Bogart.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Arroyo fields cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. And that misses. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Slow roller left side. Reined in. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat. Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had trouble written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball well outside. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Torres. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The set and the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Christian Arroyo. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Scooped up, throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. The 3-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voit. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Here now the 2-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count is full. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Gio Urshela. He'll start off the 5th in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. There he goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. One and 2, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit sharply on the ground. Devers has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.